Did you see the movie?
I did when it came out long
You
ago.
did?
Yes.
Well, that makes one of us. I didn't see it until years later.
I auditioned for it, yes. Wait, Stargate came out SG-1 like a couple years after?
SG-1 came out in 1997, and the movie came out in 94.
94, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 years, yeah. I auditioned for Sha're, for the same character, for the movie.
You auditioned for the movie as well?
I auditioned. I had a callback. I met the director. He was so cool. He was, I remember I went in and he sat on the floor in front of me, you know, I don't know, it was just like very humbling, took off the stress probably.
Yeah, Roland Emmerich. Yeah, he's brilliant.
Yeah, he like sat on the floor. Like, I felt like I was right at home in Tahiti, you know, we all sit on the, it was very comforting. It was, and he was so nice. I even had dinner after, I don't know what time, like with a group of friends and him. I don't know if I had just shot. Yeah, probably before, yeah. Maybe before the series happened. But it was such a great experience. I loved the role. And
I did not realize you auditioned for the feature film as well.
Yes.
And then come back years later and get the series version.
That's weird. Yeah, that was weird. I don't remember. I mean, my agent called, okay, you have the audition for Sha're. They're making a series, MGM from the takeoff from the movie. And I went, oh, okay, that's cool, you know? And I just went in. I read the script. They say it was a recurring role. And I think the other characters, I think they were already booked. They knew the other. I think Shari's probably one of the last characters that was booked. Yeah.
Yeah, because I knew they got Alexis from the feature film. So Alexis carried over from the movie to kind of add that like crossover, like legitimacy. Like, yes, this is the same.
Yeah, he's the only one, right? And Custis, yeah, Custis.
Yes, who appeared later. Right, absolutely. Tell us about that original breakdown for Sha're and coming into your own with that character, knowing what Melia Avital did before. You know, you were going to, I imagine you would probably want to take on your own interpretation of the role.
Yeah. I just did my own thing. You know, I had seen the movie. I don't think I watched it before I went to the audition.
Okay.
I just did, you know, my own personal thing with it. And the breakdown, I remember going in and feeling very, I just love the words in the script. I love the language. I love the whole feel. I felt like I'm putting on a glove of this character. And I went in without, you know, any expectation. I wanted to do my job, my 5-minute, you know, in the door, out the door, just be grounded. And this is, you know, just as focused as I could be. And then just do the work, you know. But I did feel it was different. I felt very focused and grounded. And I remember this other girl in the audition was asking me, oh, how do you say this word? You know, how do you pronounce this? Like from the sides, you know, oh my God, just do, you know, like, beautiful girl. And then I go, you could pronounce it however you want, you know, and for me, it reminded me of kind of like the words in Tahiti, like the Tahitian language, a lot like my name, a lot of vowels.
Right. Did I say it right? Vaitiare?
But yes.
Okay. I had to reach out to Chris to make sure.
Oh, yeah. I know. I'm saying, can we call you Vi? Can we say Vi? Okay, of course.
But the Stargate language, I mean, the Goa'uld, the ancient Egyptian, I mean, they really made a point to make sure that, you know, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this right. There was a lot that went into that, to making that show correct.
Yeah, I looked, yeah, for sure. It's, I mean, the set were magnificent. Everything, the whole production was spectacular. I was so proud. I was so grateful to have booked. They called me 2 weeks later. They were filming already in Vancouver.
Okay.
The producer looked at the tape. They were going to send it to set. I don't know how much they, you know, I never know anything. I don't know as an actor, like what's, you know. You just send your tape and you forget about it. If they call, they call. If they don't, it's on to the next one. And then, but 2 weeks later, they say I booked it and I'm off to Vancouver for a month for the pilot. So
Wow.
I was so excited. Very excited.
And you knew that, at some point, because a lot of times they say, well, it's a recurring part. A lot of times I've heard actors say, well, they'll get that. They'll get you. They'll tell you that so they can get you for less money now. But in this particular case, legitimately, it's written so that she has to come back in some way. We have to resolve that story arc. So there was definitely going to be more coming.
Yeah, like I knew it said it was recurring. Yes.
Yeah.
Said. So
Absolutely.
that was exciting. Yeah.
What was it like going through that emotional process? Because she doesn't have a lot of dialogue, but there's much more like going on her face and coming out of Michael's performance as well as Daniel. She's being taken over by another being.
Yeah.
And she is going to be, her personality, her consciousness, whatever, is fading away into this monster that's taking over.
Right.
Tell us about that.
Oh my gosh, it was so amazing to play that, to play two different characters. I mean, I followed the director.
As a party, Mario as a party.
Yeah. And he said, okay, now, I deliver my line to Michael, and then he said, okay, now you're being I don't know what word he used, like swooshed, you're being taken, like absorbed, like a vacuum, like being.
Oh, like, forever and a day. Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do. Or the eyes thing, I didn't know. So I just followed, Mario's direction. He talked me through it, like what happens now. So, he helped me a lot to he knew what he wanted, of course, I didn't know what they were going to do. So
right, exactly.
So you could see the difference, when she's Sha're and then Amonet. So it's it was well done. It was amazing to play that.
Christina McQuarrie did an amazing job with the costuming.
Yes.
Especially for the pilot, the variety of costumes that poor woman had to come up with. It's like, well, we're just making up, a lot of this. We're establishing the alien world. First of all, we have Egyptian mythology to base a lot of it on, and some of it, we just kind of have to go out there and design some stuff. What was it like wearing some of those pieces?
You feel like a queen. You feel like a princess.
From the robes to that. Yeah. The Abydonian robes to that. Absolutely.
Because it was just so earthy, and then I love getting dressed up and the full on makeup and the crowns and the heavy dresses, that gold. There was one dress that was heavy and spectacular. And covered my baby bump, because then I needed to, when I gave birth in the second episode, it's
right in secrets.
I was still pregnant, but
okay.
So we try to cover up as much,
It worked.
But they did pad me anyways to look bigger than I actually was. I was padded and. But, oh, my God, I love both, playing Sha're, her costumes, and all the we're always like the scarves and the rope and then, that big purple hat with the veil.
And the snake, the cobra on it, too.
The red beads and white beads. Oh, it was a dream. It was a dream to play.
Thanks for watching this clip from Dial the Gate. You can find the full live stream shows on our YouTube channel or visit dialthegate.com for the complete schedule. See you on the other side.